Howdy fans, friends, and retailers. Joe Straczynski here. I'm here to talk to you today about The Madness, my latest book from AWA Publishing. Those of you who know my work, all three of you, probably know that by now that I like taking the tropes of the given form, turning it upside down and seeing what it looks like. You know, let's put Asgard in Oklahoma. Let's mess with the Spider-Man totem aspects of where he got his powers from. And this book is a chance to really push that sort of reimagining of our cliches to the next level. Our story is about Sarah, who also goes by the name Raven. She is, well, let's be honest about it, she's a thief. And she steals from bad guys, steals from people who have a lot of money and not a lot of conscience. And I wouldn't call her Robin Hood because she doesn't give away what she takes. She keeps it because life is expensive. But she's made a good living of this and has recently gotten involved with a widowed gentleman and his two kids. And she sees an opportunity to get clear, get clean, get away. And says, you know, I want to do one last job. It's always the last job, isn't it, to get you. One last job, one big payday. And they're going to get married, and she's going to retire, and have the life she only dreamed of being free of having to chase other people's money. She does the job, gets away with it, or thinks she has anyway. The problem is she hit a target that is, let's say, politically inconvenient. And this politically inconvenient individual, who has a lot of connections, goes to our government and says, this is an insult, this is not appropriate. I lost money, I lost prestige, I lost influence, and I want this person taken out. I want to see him in jail, I don't want to see him punished, I want to see them dead. So our government goes to the Council of Justice. And there's always this notion that there's like the Justice League or the Avengers or whomever who after, you know, the bad guys. And technically she is the bad guy, technically they are the heroes. But again, I want to drill down further into that, what that really means. So they really take on the job of eradicating her, which shouldn't be that hard because her power level is nowhere near theirs. What they don't understand is that, and what she didn't also realize was about to happen, is that her fiance and his two kids have come to surprise her at this cabin where she's kind of hiding out to celebrate, and he's brought the ring, he's brought, you know, a new identity for her. And that's the night that one of the more powerful guys there literally drops the bomb on the cabin where this is all taking place, eliminating everyone except Sarah, who survives. But in surviving and realizing what she lost, there's a part of her within that comes from somewhere else. She doesn't share if it's part of her own personality that fractured, if it's an external being of some kind that helped to give her the level of power that she has. And it loses its mind. And it is determined to seek out vengeance on those who did this. If you want to do a crossbreed between the Punisher and the Joker, that's what you have with this character. And she begins a program of taking out everyone in this organization who supported the assassination attempt, those who agreed to it and didn't vote it down, giving me the opportunity to look at the question of collateral damage. Very often, whether it's, you know, whatever government it happens to be, they see a target that is politically good for them to go after, or somehow, or deserves to be gone after in some way. And yeah, this person's living in a village with, you know, 45 people, but, you know, if we get this person, the collateral damage is worth it. But is that really the moral choice that we want to be making? So the story is about her revenge. It's about how she got her powers, where she came from, how she met her fiance, and along the way dealing with taking down those who destroyed her life and killed her soon-to-be family. It's a very visceral story. It is a very personal story. It really does delve into her character and where she comes from, and answers the question of How far are you prepared to go to seek vengeance? How far are you prepared to go to take revenge? And is there a certain point where you become so obsessed with the enemy that you become the enemy? And that is the question that drives her right to the edge of the madness. The artwork is phenomenal. I'm very happy with how the story came out. I commend it to you with absolute confidence, and it is one of the best things I've done recently. I'm very happy with it. So check it out, The Madness from AWA, and let me know what you think. Take care.